However, we begin in Nairobi, where Azimio co-principal and Wiper party leader Kalonzo Musyoka is expected to shed more light on the planned anti-government protests that is expected to happen on Wednesday. Kalonzo and a host of other Azimio-allied legislators are currently in Utawala, and we do have Sydney Chazima, who's currently there and is now joining us live for more details. Sydney, good afternoon. Just give us more details on exactly what is happening right now. What kind of a meeting are the leaders having, and what do we expect to hear from them?
Well, good afternoon, Zainab. At least some of us can afford to smile more because of the sun and shine that is right here at Utawala. And rightly as you put it, Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka is currently here with a host of other leaders from the Azimio coalition, where they're expected to speak more or concerning the planned protests that were slated to take place on Wednesday. As it is expected, you know, politicians come to church, but most of the time they'll use this opportunity to at least take advantage of the podium and just tell us what they will be planning coming on Wednesday. Now remember, when the Sabasaba protests were held on Friday, we saw Kalonzo Musyoka leading the protests in his backyard. And this is what part of the plan by the Azimio Brigade, just to say, let me use the word, devolve the protests countrywide. And we saw that he held protests there, and they were very peaceful, and they also had a red carpet there. And we saw online people saying that the other principals who probably emulate him. And you see, throughout the protests or throughout the meetings from the Azimio coalition, he has been championing for peaceful demonstrations, and we saw that happening in his backyard. So here, we just expect him to just give us a brief information about what will happen on Wednesday going forward, and perhaps something that they have planned for the Wednesday protests. So that is what we're expecting here. You can see there are a lot of people here. There are many cars here at this center, where he will be the guest of honor at this fundraiser. But we'll also be taking notes on what he will have to say concerning the meeting on Wednesday. So far you can tune in to our consequent bulletins on 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. and we'll be shedding more light on what happened here, as we also expect the government side, led by Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, to just chime in and let us know what they feel about these planned protests on Wednesday. Zainab Ismail.
All right. Thanks, Sydney.